Hey guys, so today me and IK decided to go to another place so we can go train that has punching bags and as well this ring that you're seeing right here where we are in the middle doing some sparring. Now this is the first time that we spar in an actual ring together, and today was very fun, but also I'm starting to notice that I have some difficulties when it comes to my footwork with my techniques. I am too much used to fighting in the style of MMA, wrestling, kicking, wide stances, and as well as stances that you would use when it comes to hema or sword use. So I got a lot of difficulties with that. I'm trying to adapt and I am getting used to it. And sometimes I get a little frustrated because I feel that I got a lot of skills, a lot of technique, I got a lot of heart, I got a very strong chin. I'm very fast, I'm very fortified, I move well. But the thing is that I'm being brought out of my element into the element of someone else, other people, and that is boxing, strictly boxing, where I gotta be disciplined in the discipline of boxing, which is really good, but it has brought me into an element that has made me sort of uncomfortable. I feel like I'm starting all the way from the bottom and I'm basically doing that. And sometimes I feel frustrated when I spar or I'm being taught something because of the way kind of sometimes people look at me when they're teaching me like I weren't to have any sort of combat experience because I'm not very good at the basics of boxing. While there's other people that notice the skills that I actually have. They notice that I'm trying to adapt other skills that are really good to this kind of skill set. And that's just something that is very difficult, and I would like for people to understand that when they watch that, when they watch my sparring videos, when they watch me train. I'm working extremely hard and I'm coming a long way in a very short time to improve my boxing. And I'm realizing that I don't really know much about boxing, the way boxing works, the way, just everything about boxing. I know how to punch, I know how to block, but boxing has its ways that is very disciplined and is very good, and I have to get used to that. In this video, you're going to see that I go back and forth with sparring with IK, and you can see a lot of my moves, and you're going to see that I make a lot of mistakes. I get some good hits on IK, but IK in this sparring session got way more moves and good hits on me than I did on him. And in fact, he actually kind of made me look like a fool in some of the exchanges. And it really made me get angry at myself, while at the same time really feeling good for IK and his skills, how he is improving. But also, I find myself that I am much more lighter than the guy. I'm about 30 pounds lighter than the guy. And just recently, training every single day, training all the time, I'm not really finding much time for myself. I'm not really feeding myself too well. And my weight is starting to go down. So after this particular sparring session, I'm going to go to the gym, my boxing gym, and I'm going to pay attention to everything very well. I'm going to learn how to conserve my energy so that it can last longer. Just learn how to manage my hits, be more efficient with my movements, and as well as start feeding myself properly. I've just been a little malnourished. I'm losing weight. When I first started this, I was about like 145 pounds, and just in the past 2 months, I've lost literally like 15 pounds. I'm at like 129, 130 right now. So I am sort of in a disadvantage when I verse IK because he's about 165. He is much taller than I am, much bigger, and it's just like you can notice it as well with the exchanges. So what I'm trying to say is that I really got to step back and I got to look at what I'm doing. I got to assess everything that I'm doing and start to properly put everything in place. Now I'm going to keep training very hard and I'm going to spar every single time I can. I'm still going to make these videos. But for the future, I'm just going to be extremely careful with everything that I do. Because if I'm thinking of ever doing matches or competition, I know that if I do some sort of like MMA, I'm going to succeed very well because of my kicks, because of my wrestling. My wrestling is very good for someone of my skill set. And as well, I'm very good with the kicks, very good at moving. When I got the combination of being able to fight MMA, my punches are much better. So right now I'm using 14-ounce gloves. My friend IK is using 14-ounce gloves. And in a way, we are matched with the gloves. But when it comes to the weight and size, there's no comparison. So with those gloves, he's moving a little bit more faster. And for me, I'm going to be moving a little bit more slower. Especially when you guys see my videos, you see that I train almost every day. I work very hard. When I hit the bag, I do as much work on it as I can until literally my arms are dead. It's a workout. So the thing is that sometimes I'm a little bit too explosive. And when it comes to boxing, I truly got to start slow, pick up the speed, and begin to find a good rhythm, good techniques that are going to work for me. So it's just coming into this particular sport, boxing, it's much more different than anything else. And I just want people to understand that when they watch my videos. I really want to make an explanation of it, and I'm also very proud of how far IK has come. And if I don't improve my techniques, it's not going to be fair for him. Sparring someone who's much smaller and is failing in the techniques, it's just going to give him a false hope, that he's doing very good when he should be sparring people that is his size and as well with the same techniques or even better. So he can get a taste of what it's like, to face someone who is equally matched to him. So in this particular game, I'm being put into something that he's much better at. And that particular thing when it comes to boxing in particular. And he's also very good with the kicking and the mixed martial arts. That's one thing I noticed. He's very good at those things, very good at his form. But I'm being matched against him at a much lesser weight, much lesser height, I think about 1 inch lesser reach, and with much lesser skills. And I have to do exactly what he does. Lift my hands up the way he does, do the hooks, everything, the jabs. So basically I'm being brought out of my game and into someone else's game. It's like Conor McGregor, very good in the octagon. Just like me, I'm very good with the MMA, especially with the wrestling. A lot of people haven't seen that. But my friend IK is like Floyd in a sense. So I'm being brought out of my element, and the thing is that my friend is much younger. And he has experienced a lot of different other sparring partners with boxing. So that's the kind of odds that I am against when I'm against IK. But with that said, if I was exactly IK size, I would give him a very tough time. But also judging from my skill set, IK would still be the better boxer. So I want to be much more realistic than just sitting here trying to say that, oh, these are the excuses why I can't do this. No, the reality is that my friend is a much better boxer than I am. But also there's those factors that are making it extra hard for me. So in a way, I'm really going against all odds. But I'm not complaining. I like that. I like the ability to do that. I like the ability to also give myself a challenge, do bigger people. And because we also spar lightly, we don't try to knock each other out, and we spar with at least proper gloves that are, properly built for sparring. We're not worried about breaking each other's jaw or nose or hurting ourselves really badly or having some sort of internal problem in our organs because we hit each other in the body too hard. We really try to limit that. So in reality, our size difference actually helps us out. It helps him fight a really feisty, shorter fighter, and it helps me fight a much bigger and much more skilled fighter. And in reality, we're starting to adapt our styles, adapt our game to that, especially me, the one that's learning from it the most. But I will say that IK has to start training with people that are his size, and as well probably lose a little bit of weight in the stomach and continue doing what he's doing, because he is an excellent boxer. He has a lot of potential, and I'm telling you, this young man doesn't have much training. He actually picks up, he watches this stuff, he tries to watch videos, he tries to learn from that stuff in the same way I did. But the thing is, over the years, he keeps practicing it, as I am just starting to pick up this particular sport now. So that's where we are at as people, as boxers, or as upcoming boxers, or amateur boxers, or wherever this is going to take us. But I guarantee that all of these flaws that I'm having now, I'm going to eventually improve on them. I'm going to keep looking at them. I stress myself out. Sometimes, I don't want to say it, but I almost tear up when I'm sitting and watching these videos, watching my mistakes, watching what I need to do and how much work I need to improve. In a way, I tear up in a way that is very good, but also in a way that I'm really depressed and angry with myself. And that's not a bad thing, because I'm not going to give up. I'm actually going to turn all that aggression, all that sadness, all that frustration, all that will, all that drive into just improving myself the way I have been for the past year with my martial arts. Rather, it has been with kicking, swords. When I first started my MMA, about 8 months ago, seriously doing it, just a little before April, I began doing my kicks. I remember I went out one night, the very first night, and I started punching and kicking, and I didn't feel good. But I kept doing it and I kept doing it, and I didn't know why I was feeling sick, why my legs were wobbly. I had to sit down many times. I had to turn off the camera, edit it. I coughed and I puked. I threw up. And I was like, this is horrible. But I didn't give up. I kept coming back. I kept coming back. I trained against the cold. I trained against the heat. I trained against malnourishment, against dehydration. I trained without sleep. I trained with injury. I trained with everything. And I perfected, at least for myself, my own skill sets for kicking. When before I was mainly a wrestler and a person that does swords. So I'm telling you, like, determination and the will to succeed will truly take you a long way. And I'm just telling you, if you review my channel, you review my videos, you're truly going to see why I'm saying that right now. And I want you guys to apply that. If really you're at the level I have been, apply that. I have been against all odds. I'm still against many odds, but I am starting to conquer each of them and starting to get to a proper level. And I am very proud that I got sparring partners like IK and Berto, and as well as the other people that I'm meeting in my boxing gym that eventually will be my sparring partners and also friends. So for Wise Warriors Path, I truly hope that you enjoy my video. Subscribe, follow my journey, and let's watch this video and see the many mistakes I made, and also the heart that I showed, and also the many good things that IK did, and the heart that he shows, and also the patience that he shows for also helping me, and I also help him. And one more thing, I'm not used to having people, like when I'm left alone, let's just say, I don't know the basics of boxing, but when I'm left alone to just spar, without anybody telling me anything, and I love the advice, I will eventually find my way. I'll get hit enough times, but I will eventually find my way. And I'm telling you, like, I may not box the way, you know, professional boxers do, or the way anyone who has any experience in boxing does. But if I had to be thrown in a ring, I would take enough hits. Yeah, there would probably be a couple of knockdowns because of my lack of experience. But if you were to leave me without, let's just say, the regular boxing rules, but we're still using our fists, I would give a person who is boxing an extremely hard time. I wouldn't get off them. I would jump on them. I'll tie them up the best that I can. But the thing is that this is my friend. So when I see openings, when I can just end it, I will not end it. So a lot of the times I find myself just kind of stopping in midair, kind of throwing short punches, because we're not trying to knock each other out. And my friend also does that. He's trying to make sure that when he sees my chin just hanging there, he's not going to throw like the biggest hook that he can, you know, and pour like his whole momentum into it, like everything he can, like 800 pounds, and just to see me go to the hospital. No, we're not that type of people. So sometimes our hesitation, our lack, kind of gets us in trouble because we're not trying to really hurt each other. But at least that trouble is manageable. Sure, yeah, it's embarrassing. It looks kind of crappy. Oh, that move wasn't all too cool. It was kind of half-assed. Yeah, we would rather do that than start beating each other senseless until my buddy is saying thanks to the viewers with like a broken nose and like a puffed up eye, you know, a ripped up lip, a loose tooth. No, and we also don't really use mouth guards, so we do very light work. So you can tell that we're still working with amateur stuff. We're still working with what we got. So I just wanted to leave that ahead of time. And for you guys who want to know about my style or what I'm doing or what IK is doing, this is a good video to watch, this particular one, and hear what I have to say right here for the future, so you can understand where we're at. I don't want to lie. I don't want to say that I'm like this, like a good fighter that I'm not, but I am a good fighter. It's just that I'm adapting to something that I've really never done in my life, and I'm starting to realize how truly challenging it is. But I'm not going to turn away from that challenge. I'm going to conquer that challenge, and you guys just watch. And my buddy IK, I guarantee that if he keeps boxing, he's going to have an excellent future in boxing. That's all I got to say. Till next time, guys, enjoy this video. Good job. Nice, nice. Nice.
Oh wow, how long? 2 minutes round or? Yeah. Okay. Wow, eh? Well, that'll be interesting. Like, is he gonna get disqualified or down?
I think he might get disqualified.
Yeah, you want to hit this spin?
He does a lot.
Nice. You want to hit that one? I'm going to hit that one. Keep moving around doing those combos. Good job, yo, good job. Use more hip with the uppercut. Good. There you go. There you go. Nice.
What a win, $5 tasting. Like a 10-minute fucking punching bag.
Thirty more seconds.
Want to get some sparring in? Since no one's on the ring.
I don't know if you want a little tip, but keep your chin in, looking through your eyebrows, okay? And when you throw your hook, make sure you get the elbow up in line with the shoulder and the wrist. Okay? Shoulder, wrist, and elbow. Now try not to turn your hand over unless you're really close, because if you hit with this part, your hand could break. Okay? So you're almost better off to with the whole hand. Okay? Okay. Turn it over with the whole hand. Shoulder, elbow, and wrist in line. Okay. And same if you come down low, boom. Okay. Bend the knees and boom.
Okay. Okay.
Boom. Okay.
Yeah, I got this lazy kind of lazy stuff.
I notice you're looping from up down here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kind of unorthodox.
Yeah.
style.
It's almost like a half uppercut, half hook.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like nothing wrong with taking different angles, but if you want to do a proper hook,
I kind of like that sometimes because
throw your hip into it.
I like to throw from a distance sometimes.
Loosen up your shoulders.
For sure.
Loosen up your shoulders. Chin in. Looking through your eyebrows.
Okay.
Okay. And when you throw, you try to cover up your shoulder for your chin.
Yes.
Shoulder. Okay.
Okay.
And same with the hook. Boom.
Yes.
Okay. That way you're guarded all the time. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So come right across. Boom.
Okay. Cool.
You'll feel the difference. You get so much more power. Plus, you turn the hip with it and sink down at the same time. Boom.
Okay.
Boom. You don't even need to come out. Just from here. Boom.
Okay.
And you'll get so much power. It generates so much power.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, you'll feel the difference.
Okay. Cool. Thank you very much.
No worries.
Thank you. I like that advice.
What ounce are you using?
You want to stand up here, maybe?
Yeah, sure.
I guess you can watch us as we go to.
How many ounces is that?
This is 14.
Okay.
Okay, so 14 versus 14. No, you're too big and too fast with me when I have the 16s. All right. So we'll do some light sparring and stuff like that.
Start off nice and slow.
Yeah,
Nice and easy tempo. Remember, shoulders relaxed, eh? Relax the shoulders. Chin in. Cover up. Cover up.
Thanks.
Make sure you retract the punches, eh? Retract them back to your head, to your chin at least.
Pull it back.
Just pull them back faster than they come out. Chin in. Cover up. If you're not moving your feet, you're moving your head. If you're not moving your head, you're moving your feet. Work the body too. Work the body too. Change levels, not just for the head all levels, not just for the head all the time. Work your way in with the jab. Work your way in. That's it. Work your way in. That's it.
Take a 1 minute break.
Thank you very much.
And one thing I noticed for sure, don't lead with your head.
Yes.
Never lean over top of your knee.
Yes.
Always stay centered down the middle of your hips.
Absolutely.
Okay?
Absolutely.
Try not to lean in and reach. Don't ever reach.
Yes.
Always stay centered.
It's like a reaction that I'm making out of fear, which I should control.
You got nothing to fear.
Okay. Except for getting hit by doing that.
A little bit of fear is okay.
Yeah.
Because it'll keep you alive. It'll keep your senses together, right?
Okay.
But never
like
panic.
that awareness, right?
Never ever panic.
Yeah.
Okay? If you're in trouble,
Okay.
bring them hands up, elbows in.
Okay.
Okay? Glue them to your head.
Yes.
Glue them to your face. Tunnel vision. Make sure you can still see.
Yes.
Don't put them in front of your face so you can't see.
Absolutely.
To the sides. Okay?
Okay.
You get hit in the forehead, that's one of the hardest parts of the body, okay?
So it's okay, yeah.
Don't worry about getting hit there.
Yeah.
Cover up
Yeah.
and work your way in,
Yeah.
work your way out.
Yeah.
Find an opening.
Yeah.
As soon as you see an opening, as soon as you feel anybody letting up,
Yeah.
that's when you count it.
Okay. Okay. Want to go again?
Sure. Cam, is it entertaining for you?
Yeah.
Okay. Not a dull moment.
I don't mind helping out.
Thank you. Thank you. I don't mind getting help though.
Another thing, when you hit, don't stay in one spot, okay?
Yes.
Hit, move,
Yes.
okay? Lots of movement.
Okay.
If you're not moving your head, you're moving your feet, okay?
All right. Thank you.
Either you're dancing around or you're moving your head, one or the other. And then just go with that.
You explained it perfectly well.
Don't try to outspend yourself. Take your time, pick your moments. Pick your moments, okay? Don't go all out.
Okay, don't go all the way out.
That's how you get gassed. Control your breathing, chin in. Nice and easy, nice and easy. Stay to the outside of his foot. Stay to the outside and jab. Move your feet. Stay to the outside. In and out. Don't be afraid to change levels. Head, body, body, head. Bring the backhand up when you jab. Bring the backhand up when you jab. Move your head. Chin in. Remember, don't lean from the center of your body. Relax. 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 Don't stumble on your feet. Might get better traction without socks, eh? Use different tempos. Use different tempos. Slow, fast, slow, fast. Harder, softer. Mix it up. Mix it up. Head, body. Jab your way in. Cover up. Cover up. Cover up. Backhand up when you throw the jab. That's it. Move your way out. Move your way out. Move your way in. Yeah, don't stand there after. Yeah, don't stand there after. Bring that backhand up when you strike. Control your feet.
Like that. So when I'm leaning back like that, you can hit my body. So when I'm like this, lean away, you just boom, 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 man.
Use fakes. Use fakes. Okay, lots of head movement. Side to side, under, over. Move your feet when you're not moving your head. Remember, parry and guard. Don't let that arm flail. Keep it up. One arm comes up, the other strikes. Chin in. Relax. Pick your moment. Yeah, relax. Chin in. Chin in. There you go. That's it. Move to his outside. Outside his foot. That's right. That's it. Yeah. In and out. Use fakes. Use fakes. Use fakes. See, you got a reaction out of them. Make him react. Make him worry. Busy, busy. Use your hands. Doesn't matter if you connect or not. Busy, busy. Busy, busy. Get out of there. Get out of there. Hands up. Glue your hands. Glue your hands to your head. Elbows in. Elbows in.
Body shots.
That's why you gotta keep those elbows in when you got the guard. Remember, relax those shoulders. Don't tense up till you strike. Breathe, breathe. Get your momentum. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Breathe out every time you hit. Every time you get hit, breathe out too. Control your breathing, relax. Pick your moments. Jab your way in. Jab your way in. That's it. Head body. Jab your way in, head body. Sync with it. Sync down. Change levels. He knows where your head's at. You gotta move. You can't just stay in one spot. Up, down, up, down. Up, down. Bend your knees. There. Bend your knees. There. Cover up. Don't lean over your feet.
Good job, good job. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Always centered. Now don't slouch over your feet. Nice and centered. There you go. Breathe. Throw some fakes.
Look at the hip. And kind of like see where it's coming from.
You gotta be able to see. You gotta be able to see.
So even if you see it like this and it hits you, at least you have an opening. Okay. Thank you. 31 seconds? Let's do a little bit more. I'm getting the second wave.
Just breathe.
Try to pay attention to the
Yeah,
technique.
breathe. Breathe. It makes a huge difference. Don't hold your breath. Especially when you strike. Bring those hands back fast. Remember, rip those hands back. Now don't slouch over your feet, because that's what happens. Don't rush in. Don't rush in. Don't rush in. Be patient. Patience and focus on your technique.
I still got the technique yet of what to do. Yeah, but okay.
There you go. There you go. Getting some momentum. Breathe. Chin in. Breathe. Breathe. Chin in. Breathe. Don't lean. Don't lean. There you go. Don't lean. Hands up and move. Back and forth. Back and forth. Body head, body head, body head, body head. Jab, cover up, cover up. Look. Jab, cover up, cover up. Look.
Good job, good job.
In and out, don't stay there. If you're gonna stay in the pocket, move your head.
Good job.
Beauty, guys.
Thank you. I felt a couple of those. That last volley you gave me, it slowed you down, but you got me.